lacrosse team set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and we're underway on EA Sports. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Already here, they'll audible to something else. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. Here's Pacheco once again. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Jackson going to shift him around. And now an audible here into something else. Now Jackson on 1st down. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. The Patriots had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And they were given a gift of 2 straight home games to start the campaign. Dropped one of them already. You have to figure a split of these two probably imperative.
And they did talk about that with us prior to the game, about how important it is to start the season 1-1, especially with 2 games at home. Because if you go 0-2, hard to make those up on the road as the season progresses.
And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
And that's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Yeah, it's still early in the game. No sense taking a chance on 3rd down and forcing one into traffic. So I like the wise play he made there. Get it to the sideline out of bounds, or no one's going to have a chance at it.
They'll run for it with Pacheco. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Down the left sideline, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Isaiah Pacheco, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Patriots' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. The extra point by Sly is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. First and 10. Here's Richardson with it. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies will try and force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. And they'll send the slot in motion left. On 2nd down, it's Richardson to throw it. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hopefully they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. On 3rd down, here's Richardson. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
That looked great when he first took off because in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
Flowers going to go in motion right. Going for it on 4th. Here's Richardson. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And the Pats are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. 56 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards, but also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Here's Jackson to throw. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Stephon Diggs. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Patriots lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their 2nd drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Richardson out of the shotgun. Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Richardson going to move him around.
Richardson throwing on first down. Binders getting 14 yards on the scrimmage.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Richardson to the air on first down.
Being chased out left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
From the 41, here's a second down and 4. And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. Got a man, it's De'Ami Brown, complete.
It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a first down on the play.
So a pretty nice throw right there from the rookie. And this, of course, is game number 2 of his NFL career. His guys did not get the win, Charles, in the opener. But what did you see from him last week?
Well, I think all things considered, he played pretty well, and I don't think I'd pin the loss on him. But there's no question, this is a learning process, and that was step 1. And he's hoping on the road to glory.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Richardson now on second down.
Flushed out right. Touchdown Dolphins.
Quez Watkins, 26 yards. And the Dolphins have got it back to within a score.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And that one makes it 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. Pats at the line, ready to go. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Jackson now.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things.
It got his man complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him, and he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
2nd and 10, back to the air with Richardson.
Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Again, it's Richardson.
This will be caught inside the 10. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
Here's Richardson to throw.
And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
second down. Here's Richardson.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Richardson now on 3rd and goal.
Forced out to his left. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
No shortage of impressive moments from him thus far. Now he's halfway to the century mark, and we're still in the first half. There's been no answer for his running ability so far by the defense. I can't wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime break.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. 23 yards the pickup there. And quickly they get to the line.
Jackson going to change things up a bit.
Now Jackson on 1st and 10.
Got an open man. It's Pickens.
He will go out right near the 35-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Now it's Jackson. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots.
Anthony Schwartz.
An 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Patriots will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Now it's Richardson.
It's complete to Brown, right side. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Richardson working from the gun.
He finds his man complete. It's Watkins. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And his kick is indeed good, and that'll make this an 8-point game. So yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
There he goes left side. And he'll go out of bounds, but 10 yards inside of enemy territory at the 40. Great return. So we have reached halftime here.
Both
What's
of
an
these coaching
8-point
staffs
game?
feverishly
As we'll
making
send you
their
down
final
the
plans
coast now
for
to
the second half.
Orlando. That's where
One
we
of these two
find
teams
Jonathan
is going to
Coachman,
get
ready
their
with our
first
EA
win.
Sports
And for the
halftime
call,
report.
let's kick it back out
Coach.
to Brandon Gaudin.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Richardson looking to throw this.
Steps away to his left. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Wide open is Watkins. He's got him.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Throwing again, it's Richardson on second down.
And this will be caught by Brown. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
And Richardson looks to throw once more. They'll swing this out wide. Here's A-Chain.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
Richardson on fourth down.
Dancing to his left. And he gives himself up, but not before he gets the conversion. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Now Richardson.
Looking sideline, incomplete.
Then their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Richardson on 2nd and 10.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Patriots are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
The Pats at the line ready to go.
And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5.
Now Jackson going to shift him around.
Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call. And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
Jalen Carter working his way back behind the line of scrimmage and dropping him for a loss.
To throw is Jackson. And Diggs has it. With that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night.
Things looking much rosier for him here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's Jackson. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson. He's got the hook up with Diggs. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Throwing is Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Pickens going in motion left.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. Now the defense loses him. It's complete. He may go. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England.
George Pickens.
66 yards. And the Patriots will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
The extra point by Sly is up and good.
And the lead is up to 15 now.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build up.
He's got a man complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. And that one results in 35 yards.
And this is how you answer a touchdown the other end. You come out throwing to start your own drive. And not just throwing, but pushing it down the field. And they come up with a big play as they try to answer back with a score of their own.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Richardson.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick.
Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
Slide for the PAT.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. In motion left comes Brown.
Richardson to throw again after the pick six. And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And Richardson back to throw it.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. The slot man in motion right.
Richardson now on 2nd down.
Buying time to his left. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, here's Richardson.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson.
And that is caught. He's got his running back downfield. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Richardson looking to throw.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Flowers. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
From the 17, here's 2nd and 4. Here's Richardson to throw.
Now he's forced out right. And it's caught.
And the Dolphins are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. And they'll run here with A-Chain.
Then he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown.
Devon A-Chain
with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Dolphins have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
So now the Dolphin offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. They're going to try and run. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
Jackson on 1st down. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes.
Jalen Carter coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson completes this one to Pickens. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 70 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as he'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. On 3rd down, it's Pacheco. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the 1st down, close it out.
After the made field goal, here's Sly to kick this one away. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Being chased out left. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. Now it's Richardson. This is caught. It's Brown. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Richardson looking to throw this. Flush to his right. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Anthony Richardson with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Dolphins get a bit closer. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he tries to get as much as he can here while protecting the football as he dives to the ground. The Pats at the line ready to go. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. And that's big Jalen Carter, the rookie, able to get him down. It started off exciting. This one had a high-scoring first half and no